Who am I? It's that guy, him again, aka Forever, and we back with another episode of Hip Hop, Hip, and Dig It. Can you dig? Now we all familiar with this guy, Mr. Marshall Mathers, Mr. Tiki Slim Shady, Eminem, one of the hip hop greats. That's right, I said it. Now, any hip hop head who doesn't live up under a rock remembers that Eminem had this group, D12, which in my opinion is one of the dopest rap groups that never gets mentioned, and I don't see how the fuck. Anyway, the members more commonly known to the world were con artists, who, in my opinion, had the dopest voice. The Fat Funny Man Bizarre, them fellas Conniver and Mr. Swifty McVeigh, who were my favorite two of the group. Of course, the front man, Mr. Eminem, and today's topic, Mr. Deshaun Dupree Holton, aka Proof. Now there were earlier members such as IQ, Fuzz, Scooter, and Bugs, who was also tragically killed in 1999 at a picnic. Now back to the topic at hand, Proof. The story about the night Proof was killed has been the same for years. Many believe that while at the Triple C's nightclub in Detroit, Michigan, on April 11, 2006 at 4:30 a.m., while out with friends, Proof would get into an altercation with the man, which led to a physical altercation, which led to Proof producing a handgun and firing upon that man. That man would be 35-year-old Keith Bender. The story continued that after Proof shot Mr. Bender, the cousin of Mr. Bender, who was a bouncer at the location, Mr. Mario Etheridge, would then shoot Proof 3 times as a result. But here's the bummer. A friend by the name of Reginald Mud Moore would come forward 7 months later, denying those claims. Though I could find no photos of Mr. Mudd, the interview stated that in actuality, during the fight with Proof and Bender, Mario would shoot in the air to break up the altercation, at which point Proof pushes his friend out of the way. The friend sees Mario shooting in the air and tries to tell Proof that he's not trying to shoot them. However, Proof in the heat of the moment pushes him down and takes his gun from his waistband. Proof then matches a shot and fires himself in the air. Bender then attacks Proof yet again, and they begin to fight over the weapon. At which point, Mario Etheridge decides to shoot in the direction of both men, and both men hit the floor. Proof, shot 3 times, dies on scene from a headshot and 2 chest shots. His friend Mud, who told the story, says he then retreated to get his phone from the car and came back inside. Ironically, he was the only one not searched this night upon entering the club. Once back inside, the body of Bender, who had been struck in the head, was no longer there, and the people of the club lied on Proof to protect the cousin, Mr. Etheridge. Ballistics never proved that Proof fired the gun. Mr. Bender died a week later in the hospital. Could this be the true story? Possibly. And now that you're hip, can you dig it?